Hi students, welcome to the educational project. I'm your host, Maria Mejias, and today we are going to talk about English for academic purposes. Because in the ESP episode, some of you showed your interest by asking questions about this topic. The aim of this podcast is to explain it for those students who are going to take English 1. So, what is EAP? EAP is a branch of ESP in which the content is matched to the learner's requirements. Okay, got it? Let's continue with another question that I received. That was, what are the main characteristics of the English for academic purposes? And this is an excellent question because indeed EAP has its characteristics. First, EAP learners are adults. Second, EAP is goal directed. Maybe you are wondering why? Well, because students need to learn English in order to succeed in their academic careers. Third, most EAP courses are fixed term in preparation for academic courses. Fourth, students may need a specialist language, but not necessarily because the courses are defined by the activities the student will engage in. And fifth, a very high level of proficiency may not be required because students need to succeed in their aims. Since this, you should have many questions about when EAP is used. Well, EAP courses often concentrate on the process of writing, which is planning, organizing, presenting, rewriting, and proofreading. And these typical reading skills include research and using sources, reading different text types as well as different genres, and using appropriate style. However, EAP is focused on all language skills because students also need to do a large amount of reading, listening, and note-taking. So I'm going to explain all of them for you. Reading must be done flexibly and involves serving the text, skimming for general impression, and scanning to locate specifically required information. Listening involves following a lecture or discussion, and note-taking is basically extracting relevant points to summarize. And last but not least, speaking nowadays is becoming increasingly important as teaching methods change to involve more group work, such as making presentations and discussions. Okay, let's continue with other question. Is necessary the knowledge of the language? Yes, it is necessary and forms an important component of EAP courses, okay? This includes different texts and features of different genres, linking words, signposting expressions, and appropriate style. Also, students need knowledge of some strategies that they can use in comprehending written and oral text and producing essays and oral presentations. Another important thing is the culture. Where the language is used in EAP is higher education, usually in an English-speaking country. Therefore, knowledge of the academic culture is necessarily part of an EAP course, and students need to be aware of differences between their own culture and where they are studying. Well, this is all for today. It was one of the most interesting episodes I have ever done. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. See you in the next episode.